Gloucester Docks, May the 7th, 2011, and it's raining as the crew and officers of HMS Gloucester prepare for the final Freedom of the City March to the Cathedral. The Royal Marines Band of Plymouth stand ready and waiting. They are no doubt aware of the very special significance of this occasion. Although raining, it did not deter friends and families. Mayor Jan Lugg and Sheriff Geraldine Gillespie have arrived with some of the city councillors, all being recorded for posterity. Although the crew already have the freedom of the city, permission to march with fixed bayonets and flags flying is sought by an officer. The mayor consents readily, and very soon they will be underway. At the cathedral, the members of the City Council take their places to witness the historic but sad occasion. Just some of the 186 men and women who have served on the Gloucester. A future sailor, perhaps? Or maybe he wants to see if the sailors are going to dance a hornpipe on this special day. An event such as this was bound to attract much media attention. While awaiting the arrival of the royal party, the Marines entertains the crowd. The Duke and Duchess of Gloucester are present here today to carry out an inspection of some of the crew. The Duchess was present at the launch of HMS Gloucester on the 2nd of November 1982. Since then, the ship has sailed almost 800,000 miles. 3,400 men and women have served during her 29 years at sea. 14 battle honours have been won. In the Iraq War, she became the first ship to destroy an enemy missile with her own Sea Dart anti-missile system. In 2006, during the Lebanon crisis, help was offered in the evacuation of civilians. The capture of pirates and drug smugglers are also part of her history. Mayor Jan Lugg was also involved in the formal inspection, this being one of her final engagements. In his address, the regional commander spoke of the history of HMS Gloucester and congratulated the ship's company on the manner on which they had performed their duties, often in dangerous situations. Thanks was also given to the Duchess of Gloucester, who launched her. The present Mayor of Gloucester was also warmly thanked, and the former mayors and the local community for their interest in the ship and the welcomes they had received in Gloucester City on their return. Battery Point, near Portishead, 10th of May. Assisted by 2 tugs, the ship eases her way out of Avonmouth into the Severn Estuary, then on to the Bristol Channel. Her last voyage has begun. Next stop is Plymouth, then finally to Portsmouth. However, the city's connection to HMS Gloucester is not over. On July 16th, the Gloucester branch of the Royal Ship Society were presented by Lieutenant Rowley with the crest from the ship. It was then handed over to Canon Cedar Thompson for safekeeping in the cathedral. A temporary home has been found for it in the Treasury. An historic event such as this cannot go by unrecorded. And finally, a group photo of all those who played their part in returning the crest. August the 7th, Portsmouth, a busy bustling city, especially here at Gunwharf Quay, with the coming and going of ferries and pleasure craft. And I will be joining one of these boats shortly for a 1-hour cruise around the harbour, hoping to see the sights, including the Victory and the Spinnaker Tower, from which one has magnificent views. This old battleship is HMS Warrior, launched in 1860, the pride of Queen Victoria's fleet. Many naval vessels find their way to Portsmouth, and here are just a few of them. Among them we find the Gloucester. Her sailing days are now over. The aircraft carrier Ark Royal keeps watch over her, as they both await their fate, whatever that may be. How sad it is to know that this proud ship will never again sail the 7 seas with white ensign flying. She will be greatly missed.